Named by category, actually, in the definition. We saw it yesterday.
Manoj, these are not urban even for the government.
Now, therefore, please ask a simple question. Are you really filing? I'm very sorry. Also it applies. How can it be that criminalization doesn't apply elsewhere? Then, Manoj.
And when you say that, this is an innate characteristic, it's also an argument in response to the contention that this is very, elitist, or it's urban, or it has a certain class bias. Something which is innate can't have a class bias.
As a matter of fact, it can never be, Manoj, a bias because it's not in any form acquired.
It may be more urban in its manifestations because more people in urban areas are coming out of the closed closet.
But Balas, in smaller town, India is no more only that rural urban. We have this nice word rurban. We have a very big swathe of Indian territory and population which is rurban.
And maybe there's no data is coming out by the government to indicate that this is urban or anything like that.
Nothing.
No data at all.
One of the points we are making is that every government in the counter is without the single survey, single data, single test. Not one. I've made that point, repeatedly in my written submissions.
Innate and autonomy to choose.
You may be having data.
Just on this, my client was forced to go to the streets. Zainab Patel, transgender, disowned by the family, begged on the streets, came up on her own, and today she is the director in KPMG, all by herself. To be branded urban elitist, shows absolute lack of grace. Union should have shown a little more grace in the count. Begged on the streets, on her own, came up. Today she is member of the Transgender Council nominated by the government under the Act.
And similarly, my lords, in my petition, Akkai Padmashalu, she's a well-known trans activist. At the age of 15, she was thrown out of her house. She had to drop out of school. She was on the streets. And thereafter, my lords, she has come back to the mainstream. And my lords, this is the lives they have to lead. To say that they are elitist, these are totally poor working class backgrounds people have come from. And to say that this is an elitist concern, my lord, is
they need to. In fact, under the Transgender Act of this union itself, Kinnars, Aravans, Jyotis, and Hinjras are recognized as specific categories.
Named by category, actually, in the definition. We saw it yesterday.
Manoj, these are not urban even for the government.
Now, therefore, please ask a simple question. Are you really filing? I'm very sorry.